cheese and ale soup. I saved my favorite recipe for last. We don't know if the people from the Viking Age made it, but if they did, it would be their favorite too. Cheese and ale soup. It contains all their favorite foods: bacon, cheese, and ale. What's not to like? Start with half a pound of good smoked bacon chopped into small pieces. Chop 4 large cloves of garlic. You may think Vikings were rude, crude people when in fact they followed a strict code of ethics. They believed that Odin was the All-Father. Now, finely chop an onion. While they did not have a written text, they had the words of Odin the High One. These were verbally passed on as eddas, or stories from the law speaker, and were well known by all. In the Havamal were specific rules for life, whether it be personal or dealing with others in times of peace or battle. It was not a good idea to try to cheat, and I know there is a story of a man who found out what happens when you don't follow Odin's words. Let's get the rest of the ingredients for the soup ready, as it will cook very fast. Chop a small bunch of parsley and put it in a bowl. Using 2 flat, hard stones, crush 4 peppercorns. Add it to the parsley and mix in a tablespoon of mustard. I prepared the mustard earlier as it needs time to blend flavors. It has ground mustard seeds, cider vinegar, garlic, salt, and a small amount of dark ale. I make about a cup at a time, and I let it sit for at least a week. The longer the better. That way I have it ready when I need it. Crumble about 2 cups of extra sharp cheddar. You want small enough bits to melt easily. The story, right? So, Oleg, a common traveler, showed up at the farm owned by Harold, a wealthy, powerful landowner. According to the Havamal, if a stranger shows up to your home, they are to be treated like a king and given ale and the best food for 3 days. Put the cauldron over the coals. We want it hot enough to melt the butter but not burn. Start with the bacon and cook it till it's crispy. Put a good amount of butter in the pot and melt it. Even knowing this, Harold was cheap and told Oleg that he had run out of ale. Oleg was disappointed, but it was what it was. Then Harold got word that the king was coming their way and would arrive later that day. Harold immediately got his servants to prepare the hall for a feast, including the missing ale, of course. When Oleg found out that Harold had lied and had ale all along, Oleg was livid. Oleg told the king Harold had refused him ale when he first arrived at the farm. Add all the onions and garlic. Cook them for about 3 minutes, stirring a lot. Add about a tablespoon of barley flour and mix it well. Quickly pour in about a cup of whole milk and stir it until it thickens. Be sure to stir very quickly because it'll happen fast. Put in the crumbled cheese and spices. Stir it well and for a while until the cheese melts. This will take longer. Oh, Harold? The king decreed a home game between Oleg and Harold because Oleg had been dishonored by Harold. They fought and Oleg ended up defeating Harold. The mixture will be very thick, and once it's all melted, pour in the dark ale, about a bottleful. The darker, the better. Yum, yum. Let it cook slowly for another 10 minutes. Take it off the heat and let it sit until it cools enough to eat. Oleg now owned the land that used to be Harold's, and with that came power. Harold was reduced to being a lesson to everyone. Do not ignore the word of the High One. In modern times, we need to remember this. Treat every person you meet with honor as you would expect to be treated yourself. Stay true to your own expectations of you. Other people have their own stories. It will all work out. Remember, be good to each other. And thanks for joining us on Cook Like a Viking. If you would like more information on the recipes and tools we use, check out our website at cooklikeaviking.com.